Hey Gear Seekers, I'm Nick. Come closer. I hear a rumor that Corsair's got some really cool things to show us here at Computex 2023 here in Taipei. But before we show you anything, here's a few words from our trip sponsors. Our Computex Taipei 2023 coverage is proudly brought to you by ASUS and ROG, the Republic of Gamers. You can find links to their products in the video description. It seems as though Corsair's been listening to what the rest of the industry is doing, but in typical Corsair fashion, actually paid attention to what people wanted because they've got a bunch of new fans with their iCUE Link fans. Check this out, guys. They're magnetic fans, kind of like the Leon Lee fans, and I can see the Corsair people at the back here looking at me saying, don't say the dreaded L word, but all good things come from inspiration. But what they've done here is made this way better. And at Leon Lee today, I don't know the order of when our videos come out, I spoke about this idea of not just being a connected fan frame, but being a network of parts. And from what I've seen so far from Corsair, this is the best implementation yet. Let me show you. At home, you probably have a router and you've got Wi-Fi and you've got a bunch of devices connected to that network, and each device communicates with the network individually. That's the basic idea. I'm not going to get too technical, but essentially every device reports what it's doing on its own in the network. So say for instance, you've got a fan that's spinning at 600 RPM. You can have another fan spinning at 700 RPM. It even goes as far as the lighting. If you want to have, let's say, your fan's looking static, you can do that. Look, what is this? It's wizardry. How have they done it? I know how they've done it. But how have they really done it? They've been listening. That's the good thing about Corsair. They're constantly listening to what people want. They listen to me. They got rid of all the cables. Magnets are all well and good to connect the fans, but there are little bits of plastic to help with structural rigidity. Not only that, they're kind of like edge connectors, and they go into the connector that controls everything to do with the fan, and that is also structural. So maybe we can give you guys a bit of a demo, right? I don't know if this is going to make sense. Maybe you guys will understand. You're smart people, right? You're smart people. Okay. I just took that off without any screws because it's magnetic. However, when I put it back, it's structural. How good's that? How good is it? How good is it? Out of 1 to 10?
69.
69?
Yes.
Out of 10?
Yes.
420?
Yes.
Blaze it. Because she's listening to all the stupid sounds my mouth is making. So we know how the fans connect, but how do we connect other things, and how do these fans connect to the controller? One cable. Now this is a proprietary, it's a 7-pin connector. That's right, yeah, 7-pin.
You're right.
Ah, see, I've got a good memory. This does not carry any analog signals. This is like a network cable for the iCUE Link system. Very cool. But that's not the coolest thing about this. There's so much more. I'm not sure why I said this was cool. It's a right angle connector. It's not that cool. But what that means is cable management woes be gone, because you can plug in that proprietary network cable on any angle you like, as long as it's 90 degrees. Okay, this is a lot of information. So maybe this will make more sense. This is what Corsair fan cabling looked like before, right? And you guys have complained about this so much. This is what it looks like now. Finally, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not trying to sound like a fanboy, but for someone who probably builds more PCs than anybody else, this is a godsend. I know that I keep saying, hey, there's another cool thing, but there really is another cool thing with this whole new iCUE Link system. It's not just for fans, it's for all of Corsair's products. So HydroX Pump Res combos also have this. This controls the lighting and the PWM signal for the pump. It's not really PWM anymore, is it? No, not at all. It's part of the network. But wait, there's more. They've gone another step with this, right? Anything look weird about the pump top on this liquid cooler? I can tell you what looks weird. There's no cables. The cables run inside the sleeving of the tube now and plug in to the top of the radiator, which means there is even less cables. And if you look closely, you'll see that the fans are also plugged into the top of that connector on the radiator as well, eliminating almost every single cable you would typically find on a liquid cooler. This will now require one cable to be plugged in, and then this works. It's like AI PC building. I love it. If I can build faster, I can build more. And if I can build more, you guys get more videos. More videos. More of this. But wait, there's more. I can't believe I'm saying this. There's just so much to talk about. The fans now have temperature probes on the back of them as well. So you'll be able to read out whatever temperature the air is that is being pulled into all of your fans or exiting your fans. It's really a lot to take in. I'm glad you guys have been on this journey with me, this big journey of discovery. But we're about to discover how this truly works. Every network needs a switch or a router. And this is where this little box comes in. You can connect up to 14 devices on 2 channels to this little box here, and every device on the network can be controlled individually. This box right here will deliver up to 168 watts of power to your fans or your liquid cooler. That's absurd. How are they delivering all that power? A 6-pin PCIe power connector. This is one of the only times I've ever seen a PCIe power connector be used for something other than a graphics card. And so ends our Corsair iCUE Link Hero arc. Right? This stuff is just so interesting, and I know this is something you guys have been waiting for, and the reason why I'm sounding ridiculously excited for all this is because this is really exciting. This is going to change the way we build PCs. A lot of people are going to lose jobs at bespoke PC builders, but those stores and people who are building PCs for fun are going to be able to build PCs quicker with a lower barrier to entry in terms of skill. This makes it so easy. You know what we're going to do? We're going to get Claire's dad to build a PC with this because he would even understand this. It's ridiculously easy. Yeah, did I say this was the end of our hero arc? What end would be complete without me adding something absolutely annoying people with the sound I'm adding on the microphone? That's it, right? I'm your boy Nick with Gear Seekers here at Computex 2023, checking out Corsair. You peek, we seek. I don't know. I guess we're done here. I don't know. Well, looks like I don't know how to open a door.